Troglodytes, welcome back to another episode of the Trogly's Guitar Show. Today, we're going on a road trip to Michigan to get a Rockstar's guitar. I'm not going to tell you what it is right now, but definitely a very well-known musician that was very influential to a lot of people. And not only is this a, legendary guitar player's guitar, it's a very rare guitar in itself. Feel free to leave a guess down in the comments section, and let's go on a trip to Michigan! Whenever I go on a road trip to pick a guitar up, I always bring one of my extra chainsaw cases, just in case, I get in a car accident or something, because these things are indestructible, and much better than the case that this guitar originally came with.
First, a bit of backstory on how this deal came to fruition. This guitar was first listed on Reverb 3 months prior to my acquisition. I saw it right away when it was listed, and immediately reached out to the seller and offered him my services. I had wanted to do a review on this guitar anyways, and I thought the celebrity name that goes with this one would help my channel grow, as well as let a lot of people see a very rare and historic guitar. It would be a win-win for everyone. I get to make an awesome video, and the seller would get the best marketing package to help him sell this high-end guitar, much better than the 4 photos on his listing. The seller seemed very intrigued by the idea at first. However, due to the distance between us, I guess it wasn't feasible as I didn't hear back from him after a few messages back and forth. The guitar sat on Reverb for another month. Yes, the price was high, so I reached out again because I knew I could do a video tour for him and it would sell. Unfortunately, I never heard back from him once again, so I just let it go. I saw the seller put a price drop on the guitar about a month later, and that's when I had the idea to put some money in his face. Maybe get his attention again, as I thought I might have just been written off as a tire kicker of some sorts. Along with my offer, I wrote a long story basically saying I need to document this guitar for the whole world to see. It's important to me to do that. I understand an 8-hour round trip is a long ways to go just to get some photos taken and a video done. Perhaps I should just buy it from you. My offer expired after 24 hours, as they do on Reverb when the seller doesn't respond. Flash forward a few weeks, and I get a message from the seller about the offer I had made. After some renegotiating, it was on. We couldn't meet the same day, so I had to jump around for 24 hours, excited for this meetup. The road trip was scheduled to take about 2 hours to get to the meeting spot. There was a lot of fall scenery to take in on the trip, which I hope you guys are enjoying viewing. There was some pumpkin and other fresh vegetable stands alongside the roads. However, nothing too extraordinarily exciting. For this meetup, I had decided to meet the client at a zoo in Lansing, Michigan, the Potter Park Zoo. This was the closest point of attraction that was about halfway for each of us. I always take my family on these guitar trips, so this way my wife and daughter had the zoo to look forward to as a family getaway day location. This zoo had bald eagles, otters, lions, llamas, and a few other animals, but overall, the zoo was kind of a downer. All the animals seemed sad, the employees weren't the cheeriest either. When you grow up going to the Toledo Zoo in Ohio, your standards are pretty high for zoos. I probably wouldn't revisit this zoo, but hey, it ate up the 2-hour wait until the guitar would arrive. As we were walking outside the zoo to our car, I saw a Porsche driving slowly down the road. I was thinking to myself, that's probably the car that's looking for me. Sure enough, it was, so we met up. The guitar was in the trunk, and the fancy case opened. The light shone down on this stellar guitar. After a quick inspection to make sure there were no repairs or anything, everything was good to go, so I transferred it into the chainsaw case and loaded it back into my vehicle. I chatted a bit with the seller, then we parted ways to begin our journey back home. This guitar was red hot and on fire. It was quite the sight to see. There's something special about owning a famous rock and roll Hall of Fame musician's guitar. The history, the lineage, being able to go back and see it used live and on music videos that are all over YouTube that everybody sees. This thing's in books, there's old photos of it. This guitar has been all over the world. And now I get to see all that and go, yeah, I have that exact guitar. The exact guitar. It's not like this is a new model for me. I've owned this model before, but this one is just so different. This guitar is the king of power chords, as its previous owner dubbed it, and I look forward to sharing it with the world. Hopefully, I've given you troglodytes enough hints that you'll be able to guess what it is. Please do leave your guess in the comment section below, as that helps my channel grow. If you can't guess it, well, don't worry. Tomorrow, you'll get to see this guitar in all of its glory. Take care.